Hi, David and Vicki Creel here, missionaries with Far East Broadcasting Company in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. First of all, we just want to extend our greetings to you all at Hope Church Tupelo. We apologize that we're not able to be with you this year for your Fall Mission Sunday, but we would like to share a video update with you. And now let me begin with a bit of background about FEBC. FEBC's mission is to communicate the good news among the nations until every man, woman, and child has heard the gospel of Jesus Christ. FEBC's broadcasts are heard in 152 languages in 50 countries around the world, aired from 260 radio stations and transmitters, totaling 1,571 hours of programming a day, 365 days a year. Last year alone, we received over 150 million listener engagements and responses to the gospel through letters, phone calls, text messages, emails, and social media. As some of you know, Vicki and I moved to Phnom Penh, Cambodia in March of 2023. Vicki and I are thankful for the Lord's help as we adapt to the Cambodian culture and attempt to learn the Khmer language. Cambodia is located in Southeast Asia, bordered by Thailand on the west and northwest, Laos to the northeast, and Vietnam to the east. The population is more than 17 million. Vicki and I love the Cambodian people and are grateful for the opportunity to help make Christ known in this predominantly Buddhist country, where only about 3.5% identify as Christian. Around 96% of the population is considered unreached, but the church is growing, especially among the young people who have a greater openness to the gospel. In Cambodia, FEBC operates an FM radio station in the capital city of Phnom Penh, which reaches about 40% of the country's population. We also use shortwave radio from the Philippines to reach the remote provinces. Of course, online streaming and social media are also used to reach the younger audience. One of the greatest joys is visiting listeners in the outlying provinces. Vicki and I have had the opportunity to participate in several outreaches where our staff has met with listeners and distributed radios. It's always a joy to hear how God has changed their lives through the power of the gospel as they've heard the good news over FEBC's radio stations. Listen now as Vicki shares how one listener's life has been impacted by our broadcasts.
A conflict came to our home, which led me to almost end my life. I found a location to hide from my children before committing suicide. I turned on the radio and heard the Healing Heart program, turned up the volume, and took the mix of medicines to kill myself. I thought it would be my final night on earth, but God revealed himself through the Healing Heart program. I cried, praying that God would give me strength to face life's challenges and teach me to appreciate life as he designed it. I got down on my knees, apologized to him, and extended my hand to let go of the medicine. I'm grateful to God's counselor, Family FM Radio, for changing the way I think and respond.
My role is primarily behind the scenes, providing technical support for our FM radio station here in Phnom Penh and FEBC's other radio stations in Asia. In 2023, a major tower replacement project was implemented at our FM radio station in Phnom Penh. So much of my time in recent months has been spent overseeing the details of this project. We've run into some last-minute challenges, so we would appreciate prayer for the Lord to help us bring the project to completion and be back on the air soon. As you partner with us, we would like to request prayer for the following items. Please pray for our staff to produce relevant content which will be effective in sharing Christ with our listeners. Also pray for our listeners to have open hearts and to know Jesus. And lastly, please pray for Vicki and me to have wisdom in our ministry, to have good health, and to be safe as we travel to other FEBC fields in Asia. We are grateful for the prayers and support of Hope Church Tupelo. Thank you for partnering with us. May God bless you as you proclaim Christ in your community and around the world.